Hi, everybody. Okay, we need to practice our intro. This is Monica
and Lindy
from Huckleberry Botanicals. I think Lindy's going to get us set up on the Prepared Homestead, and we try to watch the stuff from Prepared Homestead. If you always watch us over there, will you please jump over to Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals, like my page, sign up for notifications, and watch me over here because I can see your comments and stuff when you're watching from Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals, but I can't see it when you're doing it from the Prepared Homestead. So Lindy has to be over here watching on her phone. It just makes my life a whole lot easier. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
If you just watch on Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals. Plus, you should just like my page because you're watching it anyway. All right, so today we are making Nettle-ade. I'm going to share something with you. So every single time I'm getting ready to do a live, I struggle with it a little bit in that I'm not sure how much I should do on the live itself. Because really, had I juiced all the lemons, I already made the nourishing herbal infusion. Had I measured out the honey, had I done all the stuff I needed to do, we could make this really super short. Mm-hmm. Like it could be a minute. I could do that. I could do it in like a minute. But you know what? I figured that you want to watch me. That you want to join in the conversation. Okay, you guys are creepers. But that you want to participate in the actual goings on. I could make it, all you see is my hands and we don't really talk. That's kind of boring.
Well, if we wanted to do that, I would just make a little recipe video.
Exactly. Like a tasty or...
Yeah, like those.
Okay, so I'm assuming that you want to be here with me and that you just enjoy my company.
Yes.
And as a bonus, you get to learn a new recipe. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, if you followed my instruction a couple months ago and you actually went out and wildcrafted and brought in and dried the nettles, then you are ready to make this recipe with me. If you didn't, then you're going to have to buy some nettles if you want to do this. And shame on you for not doing that.
But we're all positive and uplifting.
Just saying.
Positive vibes, everybody.
Yes. Okay. Now, I've talked to you about this before. Whenever we are going to juice lemons, the very first thing we do is roll them.
Yep.
Why do we roll them?
To smash them up a little bit so it's easier to juice.
Yeah. She says it really well. Just smash them up a little bit so it's easy to juice. No, it actually releases the juice in there. And so when you put it through, which we have our squeezer, there's automated stuff out there, but why do that? It is easier if you have like a handy dandy man around, but we just don't have one around right now. So we're doing it ourselves.
What Hero's gonna get there.
Yeah, but he's not there right now. All right, so we're taking the lemons and we're just gonna work them a little bit and soften them up. And this will be, hi! I love that. This will make it a lot easier for me as I'm pressing it through this little, what is this thing called?
Squeezer.
A lemon squeezer?
That's the scientific name of that tool, squeezer.
You know what? Whenever I make funny faces, I always imagine that Facebook is going to use that precise face as my thumbnail.
You know they are.
I know. I think they do it on purpose. They're waiting for those funny faces. That one's done.
Oh.
All right, so the other thing that I did in advance that I didn't figure you did want to hang around with me for was my nourishing herbal infusion. Because that nourishing herbal infusion needs to sit 4 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know that we could sit for 4 to 8 hours together. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I have enough,
maybe if we were like,
words to say over that time, unless you really were having a conversation with me. So has anybody made the nourishing herbal infusion? If you have, say, yeah, I've made the nourishing herbal infusion with nettle. I want to show you this because this is so bright green. Look at that beautiful color. It is really nice. I actually used a little bit extra nettle in here. And this is the fresh stuff that I just did this spring. That's why it's that bright green color. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be straining that, or Lindy's going to be straining it through my my trusty cloth, but it just does everything for me. And I'm putting it in this, again, we don't have to, again, overcomplicate anything. what I want, the amount I want is 2 cups of the Nourishing Herbal Infusion. There will probably be extra, but we're just gonna get 2 cups right now. So pour it kind of slow.
Oh, it smells
green,
green,
fresh.
Yep. Well,
like fresh
as much
Malagon.
as I can smell. I still can't smell
Yeah.
very much. More than that.
Well, let's just stop there and let it strain through.
Straight. Hi, Kana.
Hello, Kana.
Go over and watch on Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals so that we can see you better. Thank you.
So we can see you better. That's funny. Okay, this is almost 2 cups. We're gonna put a little bit more in here. And it is important, you guys, to squeeze the stuff out because you'd be surprised. Oh, that's good. Oh, it does smell so good. You'd be surprised how much gets caught in the plant material. So really,
Hi, Mary.
you want to squeeze that out. I'm going to put it back over here. Hello, Mary. Thanks for saying hello. I appreciate that. I think this is 2 cups.
Yep, 2 cups exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. We have that, and now we're going for the lemons. Maybe I'll have you squeeze the lemons. I'll cut the lemons, you squeeze. Okay.
With the squeezer. Oh, Kana, you listen.
With the squeezer,
Hi.
hi, Kana. See, now I can see you. I can
Exactly.
see you over here. I like that. All right, start squeezing. Now, we want to do about a cup of lemon juice. This will usually be between 4 and 6 lemons, depending. I'm here now. Yeah. Depending on how juicy your lemons are. Sometimes you can get really great lemons, and other times you can be like, wah wah, like there's nothing there. This is a good workout. I wonder where Shayna is. Shamra, thank you. Shamra, she always shows up. So we're gonna need a cup. So yeah, it's gonna be a good workout.
If you're rewatching this, Shamra, we miss you.
Yeah, you're not here. All right. We're gonna get this. So we're gonna do a cup of this. Now, I'm gonna talk to you while she's muscling through these lemons here. I'm going to talk to you about sweetener. When we are making lemonade, most times we end up making kind of a simple syrup. We put depending on what ratios you go, sometimes it's a 1-to-1, 1 part water to 1 part sugar. It can be, if you want a thick syrup, 2 parts sugar to 1 part water, or vice versa. If you want a weaker one, 2 parts water to 1 part sugar. Today, I'm actually using honey. You do not have to use honey if you don't want to. We're doing it just because this is a raw local honey, and it's got a lot of really good nutrients in it on its own. So you bring in the nettle, you bring in the honey, the fresh lemon. I mean, my gosh, this is like a powerhouse drink, but it's also refreshing. You could, if you wanted to, use more nettle infusion, depending on who you're serving it to. If you're serving it to yourself and you have a high tolerance for herbs, then go ahead and do that. Sometimes people really think that, why are you splashing on me? Think that the Nettle-ade taste, it's really green and grassy, and they don't love it that much. So what I decided to do with this recipe is make it more approachable for people who, you always get things in your eye. You may need more goggles. For people who maybe aren't as familiar and aren't as keen on, that nettly, grassy flavor. But you can very much use all nettle infusion if you want to. What I'm doing is half nettle infusion and half water. Totally up to you. Like I always say, not only is herbalism easy, but it's also really flexible, just like cooking. You need to bring your own personality, your own tastes, your own preferences, the ingredients that you have, and all of those things into consideration. Could you make this with something other than nettle? Absolutely. You can use oat straw. You can use, what else can I think of here?
Alfalfa.
Yeah, you could use alfalfa. You could use red clover flowers. I mean, there's lots of things that you could use instead that would have that same nourishing effect. I think we're actually going to have pretty much exactly 1 cup here. Ah! You did that last night too, just spraying yourself in the face. She likes to get things in her eyes. All right, I'm going to blend the honey. Can you get,
yeah.
Thank you. She always knows what I'm talking about. She knows what I need. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. I don't even have to use English anymore. I just sort of grunt a little bit, and she just goes, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. Okay, the honey should dissolve in the lemon juice the easiest. If it doesn't, you can always slightly heat it up if you want to. It doesn't take very long though for the honey to start dissolving. Sure. Once that is dissolved, we are going to pour in the remaining ingredients, and that's actually going to take us over the amount that my measuring cup over here can hold, because it can only hold 4 cups.
Hold 4 cups. This is 1 plus 2.
Yes, and this will be plus that.
Ooh.
Yeah. And when we add the water, it's going to water that down a little bit. If you like super strong and you know you're going to be pouring it over ice, which we are, you can put less water in there. That's perfectly fine as well. Find, again, what you like, what the flavors that you're going for are. Is it blended in there?
I was just trying to get it off the spatula.
Okay, I'm going to start pouring in our nettle here. And then really, because things aren't super cold right now and we are going to be pouring it over ice, we really don't have to add a lot of water. I'm going to add some, and then you're probably going to see us like spilling stuff all over.
Yeah. We
keep it real, people. There's no faking it around here. We're not editing or cutting. We're just,
well, yeah, I mean, it's live.
It's fine. All right, so is that mixed?
I think so.
Pretty good? Okay. This is just super, super simple. Oh my gosh, everything. I know.
Remember,
just, I'm going slow. I'm going right through the spout.
Become one with the spout.
One of the reasons why I actually like plastic better is for some reason it tolerates the liquid better and it doesn't spill over.
Yeah. Hi, Aubrey.
I don't really understand it. Hi, Aubrey. So here we are. We have our drink. And you could decorate this with a slice of lemon or a wedge of lemon on the side. You could, don't throw a fresh nettle. That would be really funny, but don't do that.
Do it.
That might injure one of your guests. But, oh yeah, see, that's delicious. I just think that's really, really good. But even any other herb, you could put a sprig of mint or whatever on there to decorate it up.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of person that like, you know, prepares in advance a little bit for when guests are coming over, you could make some fancy little ice cubes with frozen flowers or things like that.
Violas.
Yeah.
Viola tricolor.
Yeah.
Mint leaves, lemon balm leaves.
Yeah. Any of those things would be totally nice to do. All right, so I think that's it. If you don't like our page, go to Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals on Facebook and like us there. And remember, if you miss any of the stuff, we are on YouTube. Go over there, subscribe to our channel. It's brand new. We're just trying to put it together now. And if you have any questions or anything, let us know. This recipe, I think, will be posted on our free herbal content. So you can go to huckleberrybotanicals.com and click on, was it courses?
Yep.
Or, yeah, is it courses? Okay, click on courses and it'll take you to the options and just scroll down until you find free herbal content. And then you can sign up for that, okay? I will see you tomorrow. Until then, health and joy.
Bye.